card spread.
Just the
We will
spring.
be-
Oh, Pisces. Let's see what's up for you.
Ava. Ooh.
That's you, Pisces. Queen of Cups. That's who you are. Well, maybe you're coming into yourself in the spring. You're going to find that you are who you are. You're authentically yourself. You can express yourself as you really are. What a beautiful thing.
Oh, nice. And so that's the overall environment of the spring.
Yes, so you'll be loving, you'll be nurturing, you'll be loved, and you'll be giving love to your family and your friends, and you'll be inspired spiritually, artistically. You'll be full on an emotional and on a spiritual level for the spring. How beautiful.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yes.
It's a perfect card for Pisces.
Perfect card for Pisces. Next.
Okay, all right. So now we're moving into the summer, and we have the Page of Wands. Wands is like growth, question of growth, and what direction you are to grow in is in question. And maybe sometime in the summer you're going to have children around you who perhaps are not growing or doing or being the way that you think that they should be. Maybe they're sitting around watching TV instead of going outside and playing in the backyard. That's one possibility. But sometimes the page is about messaging.
That's true.
And so maybe you're not getting the proper messaging when it comes to idea, project, things that you sort of have cooking.
On a creative level. And maybe also the young people around you might need counseling.
True, yeah.
From you, because since you are the Queen of Cups, your wisdom may be needed.
Especially in the summer.
Especially in the summer when the children are there by your side more,
That
more
makes
than
sense.
usual.
Yeah.
So they need your guidance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move on into our pivot position, which is fall, so we can see what this whole thing is all about.
Put down your burden.
The cards always tell a story.
Yes, they do. And
So coming up in the fall, we have the
Ten of Wands.
Ten of Wands reversed. Right.
And that's wonderful,
Yeah.
because this card in the reverse is quite positive. In fact, normally in the upright, it indicates that you are burdened by those things that you have created. Maybe those projects, maybe the life events that you have created are now burdening you, and you can't see your way through to the end. But it's reversed,
Right.
which means that you can put your burden down, and you can finally see the road.
And delegate.
And
maybe.
delegate,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a very
In the
insightful.
fall, yeah, maybe you're delegating
Yes.
to these young people who are around you in the
That's
summertime.
very interesting. It could
Yeah,
be.
delegating them back to school,
Getting rid of them all.
which could be kind of a nice thing. But yeah, it is a great card. I love the Ten of Wands
I do
inverted
too.
because that means you fulfilled the project.
Right. Even though it was difficult.
And it became a bit overwhelming at some
Right.
point, but then you were able to sort of break it into its bits and pieces and find a way to manage. So that is the total fruition of Wands.
It's the fruition of your creation. And finally you're going to feel totally unburdened and relieved that it's done. That it's done.
Well, let's see the last card because I want to know,
Oh my God, more wands.
what is this all about?
Wow, it's 3 wand cards. So your career,
Nine of Wands inverted.
your career is very important this year.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so Nine of Wands inverted coming into the winter.
The winter.
So the ability to actually get that last piece, sort of, it looks like this is kind of like the delegation maybe comes before this can be done, but getting that last piece in place, Nine of Wands says, you're just about got this project completed, whatever this may be. Because there's a lot of creation going on this year for you. And it's beginning with the Page of Wands.
Oh, yes.
In the summertime. And it sounds as if it's something that's passionate. You have passion for whatever this is. If it's your art, if it's something that you're doing, charity work maybe even.
Oh, it could be any project on
feels
any
charitable,
level, actually.
doesn't it?
It does feel charitable, but the interesting because the 9 can also, in its reverse, indicate that you see that there are all these wands behind the individual. So much of the project is complete. And so now you're deciding as to where it's going to go next, what to do with it at that point. And so maybe there's some indecision as to how you're going to grow it, how you're going to expand it, how it's going to manifest. Because it seems that everything is put in place, but now the decision has to be made as to how
to position it. Yeah.
Where it will live.
Where's the key? Where will the keystone live? It's like this. It's like the topper.
Yes, the pivotal point of it. Where will that be? How will that develop out so that it continues to live on?
Right, like a legacy.
Like a legacy, yes, your legacy. How will it live on?
Right,
so it's decisions about that in the winter.
Woo, this is a serious
It's a serious reading to do with your career and those things that you hold dear. Creativity is all about...
It's of the heart.
It's of the heart, expressing things that really matter to you.
Right, it may not be as much... This is like a project that you believe in. It's a project of passion. It's of the heart. It's not a pentacle. We don't have the Queen of Pentacles.
No, it has
we have
nothing
the
to do
Queen
with
of Cups.
the money that may evolve from it.
Right.
It's not your emphasis.
Right. The payback is emotional.
The payback is emotional. That's beautifully put.
Right.
So that you are rewarded by the doing of it.
Right. Right. But there's a lot of effort going on here.
Oh, yes.
And there are a lot of moving parts.
Right, there are segments of this, so many segments that have to be aligned, organized, and put into place so that it can move on it so that it has life.
But we've got it like starting in the summer. With it looks like children.
Children or
young people.
Young people.
So there are young people involved.
There are young people involved who also contribute their creativity to the project.
Right.
But maybe you're not on the same page.
Right, initially, Or maybe you see an issue with young people.
Yes.
And that becomes the reason for the project.
It could be, or
just you're looking for assistance perhaps from young people, or you're looking to guide young people themselves. With your own wisdom, which comes from your heart, your deep Pisces. Really are the most intuitive of all the signs. So they are more directly in contact with inspiration than their peers, and so they can use that talent to help others around them.
Wow, it's a really nice reading.
It is yes.
Really nice reading.
And I, as a Pisces, can appreciate it.
It resonates.
Yes, it resonates with
So
me.
at the end of the year, you'll be deciding how to position this child of yours, which is a project. This close to the vest.
What to do with it next? How to and to position it in such a way that it does continue to resonate with you on a heart level.
Right. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next month. Although this is the year-long reading, please check out our monthly readings on our channel. We read for every sign every month, and thank you so much. We will see you next year.
Yes, see you next year.
Bye.
Bye,
Thanks,
Pisces.